Morning guys, 6:47. I'm leaving Seeley-Woodworth or Woodworth Shelter. It rained all night, still raining. I probably won't record much today because of that. Everything feels damp because it was so humid and foggy and stuff. Everything just feels damp. Today I will be passing the priest shelter. I'm really excited about that. The priest shelter is where hikers confess their trail sins in the hiker log. So all these shelters have a log book you can sign in. I usually don't, just to prevent norovirus and stuff like that. But at that shelter log, hikers will confess some sin, whatever that may be. So I'm looking forward to just sitting there and reading through that, and I don't know. I think it'll be funny. I've heard some good stories. And then of course I'll add my own trail sins to that. Anyway, there's a chance of rain all day, but not a heavy chance of rain and not a large accumulation. But the guy at the shelter next to me said 90% chance of rain pretty much all day tomorrow, and it's supposed to be a lot worse. So I'll be putting on some soggy clothes the next few days. And I just hope it's not super rocky and slippery, because I don't feel stable still because of my knees. I don't know. Anyway, I don't mind the rain in general though, but it's nice to be able to dry out, and things can't dry out when it's this wet and humid. So I'll talk to you later. Fist bump. Here's the trail. It's only lightly sprinkling, plus the rain that's falling off the trees. It's not bad. I love this lush green part of the trail. I love it. Looks like I'm approaching the turnoff for pre-shelter. Okay, so that way is the AT I'll go to in a minute. So that way is the shelter. I don't know what that way is. Okay, let's go this way. I think it's 0.1 off the trail. I'm excited. I feel like this is one of those fun things hikers look forward to. At least I know I will. Here it is, pre-shelter. It's 10:39. I think I packed a little bit more than 6 miles today. Let's go check it out. Doesn't look like anyone's in there. There's the log. Let's check it out. Alright guys, I wrote my trail sin in the journal. Alright, time to get going. That was fun. Alright, back to the trail. I think I'm going that way. I feel like I'm missing some views today because of the clouds. Well, I'm starting a super steep downhill climb. So far my knees have been great, but I haven't had any downhills, so we'll see how I feel later. Look at the beautiful pink though. It's so vibrant in the green. Here we go. Look, a light at the end of the tunnel. Looks kind of creepy. Bet there's a beautiful view there, but I won't know. Wow. Sure is bright. I just have a long downhill to go. That's very slow. My knees are hurting a little bit on the downhill, but man, my feet, the darn tough socks, they feel like sandpaper when they're wet. Like, it's way more annoying than my knees are, because walking slow at least helps my knees. It does not help my toes. Here's the trail. Still going downhill. It's a long downhill. Another water crossing. Oh, I hate water crossings. Wish me luck. I made it across. It's almost 3 o'clock. I just crossed the street here, so the downhill is done. Now I'm going uphill for, I think, 2.8 miles to the shelter. My knees are sore, my right one in particular. Oh, and my toes feel like sandpaper. I've been rubbing against them. These socks are so uncomfortable. I hope it's a little bit better on the uphill. I don't know. Guess I'll find out. Now there's this suspension bridge. Can't talk. Alright, should be climbing uphill soon. Last water crossing of the day, I hope anyway. The shelter should be just 0.1 or 0.2 from here, so hopefully that's it. Here we go. Okay, made it alive. This is Harpers Creek. A bit of a waterfall down there. Alright, so on to the shelter. Alright, made it to the turn off for the shelter. I'm approaching Harpers Creek Shelter. That's going to be home for the night. Nice, lovely sound of the creek. It's very humid. So I'm probably not going to record when I get there because I already see people being there. So I'll try to say goodnight later. I'm getting closer. I'll go and say goodnight now. I see 4 people plus some tents. So anyway, it's 4:49. I think it was 14 miles for the day. Ooh, oh great, I was wrong. There's another water crossing before I get to the shelter. My knees weren't happy on the downhill, and my feet, the socks rubbed them raw like sandpaper, so they kind of hurt. The uphill wasn't so bad, it was the downhill that they hurt the most. Alright, well I hope you all have a good night.